Okay, so I'm using my phone, right? Like always. However, they keep posting these subliminals of lawyers because they already fucking know, and they're scared. These motherfuckers running. They're like, oh, if you're interested in finding a lawyer for getting fired unfairly at your job, shit like that. Okay, so fired. Number one. Number two, if you have ever been sexually assaulted in a church or in a government facility, whatever, right? And then for the lawyer part, it says no low, no lawyer. You see the subliminals that they keep sending? Call Nolo. You dumb bitch. That's going to be for you when you go to jail for all this bullshit. No one is going to work with you, bitch. This is what you do. This is what you do. So Nolo, no lawyer for you, bitch. None whatsoever. So I'm watching this lady right now as I'm scrolling through my personal situation here. And she's talking about these dummies. I guess they're in trouble for the bullshit, for the M word, and for a whole bunch of shit in the background, right? And that's why these dummies are coming to me in the background, having for me to read for them. And when I say read, I don't do cards, I don't do none of that shit. However, they already know what I do. So, like she was saying, first of all, if you thought that this person was a fake and a phony and a liar, and you were talking about my spirituality as being fake or demonic, while you bitches have voodoo dolls and shit of everybody, right? Why would you come to me to try to spoon feed what's going on in people's lives? Where they did this? Where did they get that? That's none of your business, bitch. Now, if you want to book a reading, bitch, go ahead and come and pay me. Go ahead and come and pay me, bitch. Because I ain't going to do this shit for free. Especially you dummies who try to talk all this shit about me. And then in the spiritual realm, you have me, I don't know, fucking know, who knows where. But nobody cares. Because whatever limbs you chop off, I grow them back. Whatever cages you put me in, I turn them into money. So you can't do shit with me. That's some shit you can't do. If you were who you say you are, you would be able to, but you're not. This is why the shit that's coming your way, you deserve it. And you're not going to find a fucking way out of it. And you're not going to use me or my gifts that were fake as fuck, as you said, as a way out. Ho. What was she? I just said it. She was talking about, what did she say? Oh, the voodoo doll bitch. These bitches were talking about the voodoo dolls. Now, I already know that these people have a whole bunch of voodoo dolls on me. I know Myra had one with Pearl. I know these, what's her name? My husband's bitch, Ashley had one. My husband's family has some. Bitch, I don't even care. What I'm thinking about, everybody who has a fucking voodoo doll of me, bitch, it just popped in my head, bitch. You want me so bad in your household, right? You want to be me, wear my skin and all. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start waking up in your house as that voodoo doll, bitch. And I'm going to fuck you up. You know how you bitches came into my house and just wreak havoc jumping in my kids' bodies? Yeah, I don't have to jump in nobody's body. I could just jump in that voodoo doll you got on me right now anyways. And then flip everything. Let's say you broke her legs, whatever the fuck you did, bitch. I'm going to go and do that shit to you in the spiritual realm. So, you say I'm a fake bitch? I'm not fake. You say I'm a witch? You're the one with the voodoo doll, bitch. I'm just going. You want to summon me, right? Because you summon me when you do all of your rituals and shit. But you wanna summon me. Yeah, no. Now I'm just gonna pop the fuck up when I want to. Jump in that voodoo doll and fuck your life up. Like that. So I always use everything you bitches throw at me to build something. I don't start anything. Cause I have what I want, I'm the type of bitch that I don't want to say I'm content with shit, but whatever it is, it is. However, whatever you send my way, you throw a rock at me, filled with bullshit, I'm going to take that rock and I'm going to build something with it. Now, that shit that you threw, though, I'm going to send that shit right back. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to build off of the shit that you have done. So like I said, voodoo dolls, I'll show up at your house. You know, all them ancestors you put in chokeholds. I specifically wanted to talk about one. And you know who did that shit? Eric Moreno did this shit. He came into my head that day and him and other people were going into the spiritual realm and pretending that they were me. Okay. And my ancestor, one of them, found out and she was choking this motherfucker out. Okay. That was number one. Number two, there was another one who looked like the guy from the God of War. That man looked like that. He was huge. He was one of them. How did they get that information? Because I went back, or they made me go back in my head to find out all this stuff about myself. Then what did this motherfucker do? When they would attack me, my ancestor would come out and defend me, right? Then all of a sudden he went missing, bitch. And I was like, I wonder what happened. This motherfucker did some shit to him. And now I'm going to set him free on that ass and wreak havoc in your fucking lives. Not just that one, but multiple. You people conjure up demons and spirits and other people's family and ancestors and shit. And then you put them even worse than what they were before. They don't like that shit. Nah. So we got to set them free. I could do that. I could set them all free on your ass. Why do you think that when you send them over, I just tell them to go back and they go back? Why do you think? Especially if they're my ancestors and you got them caught up somewhere, bitch. Just like you and this whole motherfucking town try to chop off my fucking legs after it was an accident in the middle of the road. And then they had 2 police. There was 4 police, but 2, like let's say 2 lines, right? And the car accident was in the middle and I had to go through all of them. And then by the time I came out, basically, I saw myself with like no legs. Bitch, fuck you. I grew them back. Just like when you try to chop my head off, I grew that motherfucker back too. What you don't know about me though, is that when I grow back or wake up from the dead, right? Since you thought you buried me or whatever a couple times, if you haven't noticed, bitch, every time you do that, I come back stronger. I come back stronger for that ass. So it's like, what the fuck? We just did this and that. And now all of a sudden she got this and that, or she's doing this and that because I'm stronger, bitch. This is why do you think I don't give a fuck anymore? Why do you think? After all them death spells, all of that. Why do you think? So what's being projected now onto you is your same bullshit. What you sent my way is going to reflect in your personal, real life. You wanted me to go to jail. You wanted me to be missing limbs. You wanted me to get cancer. You wanted me to lose my family and let everybody leave me while I lived out in the streets homeless. You wanted me to get fired. All of that shit that you wanted from me. You wanted me not to have any more kids or whatever. I'm 40 something. I care. I got 5 children now. If God wants an extra one, then that's what God wants. If not, I already had my children. However, the bitches that are playing with this shit are bitches that don't have no kids or wanting more kids. Or, you know what I mean? Like, you dibble and dabble this bullshit. And then you ask yourself why you can't have a baby, or why you're getting stillborns, or why are you having miscarriages, or why is your man trying to have you have abortion after abortion because he don't want to be with you. Maybe you should think about that. Maybe you're with the wrong man who's sacrificing your children without you even knowing. Maybe that's what that is. Or you're just paying off the debt. How many children did you kill off? How many children? So that's as many children as you're going to lose. If anything, he might just say you can't have any at all. That goes for my husband's auntie. This is why. Her mama told her on her fucking deathbed she wasn't gonna have any children. Why did she say that, you might ask? Did you want me to explain? Or did you already know? Did you put the puzzle pieces together, bitch? All the bullshit that you have done to people, even to me. Maybe what the fuck you did to me this lifetime, you did it before. And now you couldn't have any kids for it. Did you think about that? Because this lady right here who did that was the main person who called me in when they did the ritual at Chino's house. She was the one who started it all. She said, Vanessa, are you okay? Why don't we have somebody pray for you? Do you remember that? Maybe there's your answer of why you can't have any children. And it was already prophesied by your mother on her deathbed. But again, maybe it was because you did this shit to me before in another lifetime. And like I said, all them children that were sacrificed before this last one, which was 3 of them, I believe. 3 miscarriages. One, like I said, after his family knew I was pregnant. The other one after I ate what my husband had given me. The other one, I don't remember what happened there, but it was 3 of them. Because I'm that type of person that is people might think that's why they said you're promiscuous. You got all these kids. Bitch, my situation is, it's to the point. God says it is what it is. And my baby daddy can fucking tell you I didn't even want to fuck him most of the time. It was just to the point. That's it. So, but again, me emphasizing on this was because there's people out there who don't know why their lives are the way they are. Bitch, you can't have no kids because you did that. And these hoes that are losing children, that's why. How many children did you try to steal? Literally, bitch, don't ask me the fuck why. That lady who sits right next to me, she's 65 years old, bitch. When she was attacking me, and I said, bitch, fuck you, and I started doing it back, I saw she had taken a baby, like a little, it looked like a little baby. Now, mind you, it doesn't have to be a real baby. It could be like something that you want to start, a project, whatever, right? That is barely growing. And this bitch had taken that from me. A lot of people have. You know, when I was talking to Chris, this fucking little girl from Instagram came to the clinic, did that same shit, and ended up getting pregnant by this bitch. I'm talking about you, bitch. Yes. Yes, I am. She ended up getting pregnant by him. So that's something that he should look into. Not me. But it was meant to be because God let that shit happen. However, maybe the people that are being bamboozled out of their spot, right? Because if you would have paid attention, you would have done the right thing, and things would have happened the way they were supposed to happen, then that baby would have been here. But because you did not, that karmic bitch came and took it. And now she took over because you belong with somebody like you, a karmic bitch. That's why God let it go. That's why God said, go ahead and let this karmic bitch take that baby, because he's a karmic bitch and they deserve to each other. It was like that. It's like that. That's why when people are like, she don't give a fuck about me. No, I might have given a fuck about you, but God sometimes pulls some shit out your life that you don't understand. You don't get it. There's a lot of things. Sometimes you'll get it. Sometimes you just won't get it. Right? And if you sit with yourself long enough, you might start getting answers of why shit happens. If not, I'm giving you some answers right now. So, but I'm not helping nobody. If that's helpful for you to get on your path, you go ahead and do that. However, the shit that you need to pay, like not having any children, you being stuck with a man that beats you or doesn't even like you, that cheats on you, shit like that, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get it. You have to pay your debt, bitch. It's not like all of a sudden you just, oh, well, I woke up today and pretend I didn't do none of that. No. You did. You can't erase it, bitch. Just like you try to erase me. You couldn't. That's how all that debt is on that ass. And you wanted me to pick up your backpack so I can carry it. And it's a no-go. Nah. I got my own shit to carry. And it's not yours. It has nothing to do with you bitches at all. It's like out of my backpack, I dug my hand right in there and just threw a whole bunch of shit out. And you bitches were what I just threw out. Like that. I'm free. Free of the bullshit. And I'm not helping none of you bitches. Like I said, me speaking on shit might give you clues and shit. Otherwise, that's about it. Don't come for me. Don't come tell me I need a reading or why don't you read so-and-so? And why don't you read so-and-so? Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. You deal with your bullshit on your own. Because remember, you were saying I was a fake bitch. So, deuces, bitch. Don't forget, I might show up at your house anytime. Anytime. Wherever you might have me hidden in the closet. You buried me outside your house. You buried me outside of the what's that called? Where in the cemetery. I'ma come and get you. It's gonna be like what's that fucking doll's name? A Chucky, bitch. I'ma be like that. I'ma fuck you bitches up. Have fun.